I'm Skylar Woodward, and I'm 2018 Moscone Cup MVP, and you're watching Railbirds TV.
Hey Railbirds, Kevin here. All right, we have more 9-ball matches for you from the 2019 Derby City Classic. Up next, Francisco Bustamante versus Mika Immonen. This should be a good match. Fargo rate says they are dead even. So, Fargo rate is promising us a close match. This match brought to you by Diamond Billiard Products, Billiard Shopping Network.com, and us, Railbirds Productions. Thank you guys for watching today. Remember to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that bell. If you don't ring that bell, you won't get notified when we put up new videos or when we go live. And remember to share. Sharing's caring. If you like what we do, consider a small monthly donation at patreon.com. That will keep our coffee cups full and the live streams coming. All right, let's go over the rules quickly here. We are playing Derby City Rules 9-ball. The break is the winner's option. It is rack your own. The Accu-Rack is mandatory. The 9-ball must be racked on the spot. We are breaking from the break box. And jump cues are not allowed. And one other rule that's not on the graphic, the 3-point break rule. What that means is, on the break, you must drive at least 3 object balls, either into the pockets or past the head string, any combination thereof. Failure to do so will be considered an illegal break, and your opponent will have the option to accept the table as is or pass it back. And if they pass it back, you will not have the option to push out. All right, Francisco in a little bit of trouble here. Oh, and that's me. I'm your host, Kevin Ross. 2 rails never fails. All right, good effort. Good speed on the 4-ball. Going to bring Mika, the Iceman, Immonen to the table. Nice shot, Mika. All right, now you got to come with another nice shot. So, at Derby City, we were not allowed to live stream. We are only allowed to record and upload later. So, this is a pre-recorded match, but the commentary, we're live. We could have just recorded the matches and uploaded them to YouTube later. A lot of people do that, nothing wrong with that, but we thought it'd be a little bit more fun to do a live stream of the recorded matches. So get to do live commentary with you guys. We all get to watch together, interact. Figured it'd just be a little bit more fun. So we are semi-live. And Ryan in the chat room wants to know what tables were we recording on. We were set up on 4 tables, tables 2, 3, 4, and 5. Table 1 was the AccuStats Arena. And as you can see, we had 2 cameras on this table. Mika trying to decide, does he want to try to slice at this? Does he want to thin off the other side, play safe? He decided option A, just shoot it in and run out. Oh, that's going to be, that's a nice shot there, Mika. Let's go to the end rail and just back to the middle of the table. Middle of the table would be perfect here. Maybe you didn't need that right spin, but this is fine. He'll handle this just fine. Just going to just drop right in, right between that 8-9. All right. Mika Immonen joined first blood, 1-0 in this race to 9. Thank you guys for watching, hanging out with us, watching some pool today. All right, so this is round 4 action here at the Derby City, and both players have 0 losses. So in case you're not familiar with how the tournament structure works at Derby City, it is not your traditional double elimination bracket. It's basically single elimination, but with a single rebuy option. So after every round, they will see who's still in, who's rebuying, and then they will do another a blind draw after every round. So you can end up with 2 players playing each other that both have 0 losses. One of them could have 0 loss, the other one could have 1 loss, or they can both have 1 loss. So it's not like you have a winner's side and a loser's side. You got people with 0 losses and 1 losses all playing together if they chose to rebuy. And it's a mostly random draw after every round, but not completely random. If it was completely random, then there's a chance that you could have 2 players playing each other 2 times in a row, or even 3 times in a row, I guess. But the software doesn't allow that. Doesn't allow players to play each other 2 times in a row if it can be avoided, and it can be avoided until you get down to the finals. Or maybe semifinals. I don't know. And if there are an odd number of players, someone's going to get a bye, and it spreads that bye around evenly. So same person can't get the bye twice. Oh, playing for short side. That's only slightly short side. It's only like 1 ball off of the center line there, so nice shot. Flirting a little with that corner pocket, but he had confidence that he was gonna be able to avoid it. All right, Francisco says that's good. Two nothing, Mika Immonen. Just race to 9. So was that I believe that was a break and run there, right? Let's see if Mika can keep it up, keep the run going. When you got a dangerous player like Francisco sitting ready to play, got to keep him in the chair as much as you can. All right, Mika with the break. All right, going with the cut break, playing the one on the side. And that's what most of the players have been doing. They've been playing for the one on the side. And he's got nice position on this too. The 3's right there. The 5 is on the rail, but he has the 4 ball over there to get to it. So the key here is going to be the 4 to the 5, and for that matter, 5 to the 6. So the 4, 5, 6. That's where it gets interesting. All right, I'm gonna step out for a few minutes, and Sherry's gonna sit in. So you guys are in good hands.
Hola, how is everybody today? Hope you're enjoying some Derby City 9 ball. I think Francisco. I'll get this 5 ball in and go back and forth across the table for the 6. Yeah, Robert, not the greatest. That's why Kevin's been here by himself. Sliding this back to the rail and then back out some. And he's spinning out towards the center of the table. Back over to below the side pocket, or even center of the table there. He's a player. He can handle this. There you go, Mika Immonen. I'd like that gap to be as big as possible between him and Francisco, because if anybody's capable of running out a set on you, well, there's a lot of guys, but Francisco's definitely one of them.
Two ball behind. That's the rules. Is that the rules?
All right, so new
What's
match
behind,
is
right?
table 22 is
They're
carried.
asking about the 2 ball in the back, and no, it is not a rule. It is not in the rules.
28 is Randy Jordan.
Again,
Tables Magnus.
there was a
Table
misconception. I don't know if it
29
used
is
to be a
Jerry
rule at
Hayes.
Derby City, and that's why people think it's what it is, but it is not the
Table
rules.
30 is Wally
Somebody
Stubbs
actually
and
asked,
Ricky Folsom.
Anywhere?
Table 31, Richard Capella and Dennis Urcolo.
about if you make the 9 on the break,
Table
does the
32 is
3-point
Melissa Coleman,
rule,
PFL
you know, does that like void it out? And I actually asked one of the
John
guys
Lee
that was
Sr. and Ryan
one of the refs there, and he teaches in CSI at Vegas, but he was one of the refs at Derby, and he said it absolutely does not. You still have to have the 3-point.
Sergio Rivas. Table 37, Joshua McCauley and Stephen Mahi. Table 38, Maxim Dudinets and Kevin West.
Got
Table
it's a
39,
legal break.
Sloan Clark, Tom Ross.
Uh, Mika doesn't have much of a shot here on the 2. He could have elected to bank it and try and come around the 3.
And 41 is Andreas Madsen.
He could just lay up a safe and put the 2 on the side, rail the cue ball over behind the 8, or even use the 3, 6, 9 as blockers. Depends on how good he's feeling about his banks. It looks like he's feeling good. He's got that with good speed. That 7 ball made that a whole lot safer shot. But if he may be in trouble here, Francisco can get in here and 3 rail this 2 ball out of there and stick the cue ball on the back of the 7. Mika could be in a world of hurting real quick here. Well, the 2 going to go back where it was. Got a nice wall of balls there between Mika and the 2. Oops, Mika may choose to come 2 rails out of there and thin the 2 ball at the back of the 7 and have the. No, that's not what he's doing, not at that speed.
If you didn't catch a 10 a.m. match,
One
you
rail
play
at it.
11:30.
I thought he may hit it with a little bit more pace and 2 rail it and send the cue ball back down to where it was. Use the 4 here possibly. Then off of the 2. Oh. I think he was trying to get back over in behind that 7 ball with his cue ball. That was pretty tricky. Mika's looking at where he wants to get back over or where he's willing to accept a shot on the 3. Let me just have the cue ball. If he's cutting the 2, go back and forth in between the 4 and the 7. That way he not putting like left English to try and come down table makes this shot easier. Plus that side pocket's pretty big. Or he could, yeah, that's what he's doing. Back and forth. A little bit of a cut shot here. The cue ball's going to come out naturally for a shot on the 8 as long as he misses the 7. He could elect to spin around the 8 to take it out of play, and that's what he's done. Or he could have put a little bit of right English to straighten it up. And try and come in between the 8 and the 7 there, 6. Oh, looks like we may have to play a combination on this 9 ball. And there you have it, deposited. Game 4 to Mika for a 4-0 lead. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us today. Spending your Saturday night with us. I can tell you we didn't record any of those, Robert. I have no idea if it's ever happened at Derby.
26, Nathan Bass.
But I can tell you we did not record any of those. All right, couple balls down on the break, but no shot here. You'll be seeing, pretty sure you'll see Mika play safe here at the edge of that 1. Then the one cue ball 2 rails down in behind the 8, or he could even spin it out further and try and come between the 8, 9. Some right English on it and have it spin out some. Just run into the 9 and has left a pretty thin cut, but he's left Francisco the whole ball here, so he can elect to cut it in or play safe using the side rails, bank the 1 up table, and use the 3 ball. And he may do that, or even the 2 ball. Bank the 1 up table. Oh, he's going to try and get on the back side of the 4. I had it on the right one. I keep doing it. Sorry, guys. Mika can see this one, but he may let. I would probably kick and stick out of there. Yeah, just like that. If you make the 1, you got a shot on the 2. It's a good shot. Nice speed. Two-railer, a little slide off of the 9, and got a little love there. 1 ball deposited. Let's see what he thinks about back cutting this 2 ball. Yeah, he liked it. He liked himself shooting it. But in the meantime, it's left to rack wide open for Mika. He needs to get down below that 3, get down there. All right, he can either spin, slide off down to the 4, or hit the 3 a little bit fuller and go straight in and up. Yeah, I like that. Looks like he's gotten pretty straight here. And he's going to spin forward a couple rails if he can. And spin backwards. I like that. He was pretty straight. He's hit this gap pretty good between the 9-7. 2 rails up underneath the 8 ball. Back out. That's perfect. And Francisco says, "Uncle." Straight inside. And got a cut shot on 2. What is that? 3. That 3, it could go in off of the 8. That Fargo calculator must be messed up. Must not be updating or something for it. It looks like their Fargos are exactly the same number, and
Oh yeah, that's a bug in actually the Frogger rate calculator um, provided by Frogger rate themselves. So it's not my fault; it's their fault. The workaround to that is to adjust their Frogger rate by 1 point. So if I give someone a 784 instead of a 785, then it'll work properly.
There you go. That's more better.
So hello, I'm back.
Kevin's back.
Did you miss me?
Uh-huh.
So it looks like Mika's just on a tear here,
Yes, he is.
taking no prisoners. That's what you have to do when you have a player as dangerous as Francisco waiting to pounce.
Yep.
Francisco says that's good. 6-0 in this race to 9.
Table 41, Andrews
Yeah,
Hansen.
nobody thought it would be going like this.
Yeah, who would have thought that after 6 games Francisco would have 0?
Yeah.
All right, it's time for a comeback.
He's lulling him into that false sense of security there.
Pulling the rope-a-dope.
Yeah.
Letting Mika get all tired from doing all that running. All that running out. Yeah, right. If not for the name on the screen, you'd have no clue who Mika was playing. Yeah, you haven't really seen much of Mika's opponent lately. Uh-oh. Kojak in the subway.
Oh, what's that 2-3 doing? It's getting funny,
it's
isn't it?
it's getting
Or
ugly.
2-5. That's a 2-5.
Yeah, it got a little ugly there.
It's 12-12, and they're playing 25 games. And then taking a break.
All right, Francisco ball in hand. It looks like he's giving himself the angle to try to break these open.
Ryan Duncan, table 33.
Trying
Ryan
to foul right into him.
33.
Oh, and he got the break up, but he forgot to make the 1. And, well, it looks like he's kind of tied it up a bit
Yeah.
for Mika.
That 3-5's tied up now. What
Yep.
about a billiard on the 9, though, from the 3?
Yeah, that's a possibility.
I think it might be what he was looking at.
Or maybe even from the 2. That way you don't disturb the 3 in case the 9 doesn't go.
There you go. Oh, he's kind of got that angle.
Yeah, I think he's going to be sending the cue ball at the 9 here.
Might as well. At the very least, to hold it so that you can play safe or something off of the 3. It's easier down here by it than it is up table.
Oh, he was trying to send the cue ball into to break it out. He was trying to get fancy there. All right, easy safe here for Francisco. Bank that 2 out of there, leave him hooked behind that 5.
If you're in the room, come see us at the tournament desk. Joey Barrera.
Yeah, Robert is correct. That is exactly how long it takes to get the next match going. However long it takes to get it ready.
Well, you know, between matches, you know, got to take a little break, get everything ready. And sometimes it takes a few minutes. Francisco, ball in hand. Just what the doctor ordered. Everything's broken out. The main thing is going to be getting on this 3, but starting with ball in hand shouldn't be a problem.
And he's going to use the rail to go straight to the line that he wants.
He would have liked to get a little closer to it, because it's kind of a thin cut, and you got traffic to avoid to get to the 4. Traffic avoided quite nicely.
Uh-huh. He knows this course. I think he's really going to dig into this and slide off of it. Yeah.
Yeah, just brush off the top of the 5. The 5 doesn't move very far.
Oh, easy.
He's fine. It looks like that's pretty good speed.
Not bad for somebody who's been sitting for a while, not playing.
He was running racks in his head, keeping loose.
That was a nice touch there to just come inside of that 8 ball, and it brushes it even a little bit in this 7, and to avoid the 9 is so much harder. If it would have just brushed that 8 and it straightened up that cue ball even more towards the 7.
All right, leave some angle. Okay, left angle,
Nice
good.
bad angle. Go forward.
Yeah, a little bit high, high right, 1 rail. Oh, he's missed the 8.
No.
Oh, noes.
Wow. Let the kid shoot it, and well, he's not really a kid, but to Francisco he is, and get on there and get on the 9, and he's probably going to say that's good.
Yep. He just has to prove to him that he can get on the 9. And
And he
yep,
did.
and he
so-
did. So, yep, that's good. Wow, 7-0. Wow. Who'd have thought this match would go this way?
Not Francisco.
Not Francisco. Probably not Mika either.
Yeah, no.
All right. Still got plenty of time for his comeback.
Yeah, Mika's trying to figure out what the catch is.
Francisco, he's trying to keep a customer. Francisco's like, now do you want to bet 1,000 on this set? As soon as Mika says, all right, fine, you got me. Then Francisco, he turns it on and runs 9 racks. Ooh. Might have got away with that one a little bit. But that moves the 7 into a much better spot now. Oh, he hit that a lot harder than I was thinking he was going to. I thought he would just float it in nice and soft and hold the cue off for the 8 in the side or the bottom right corner on screen here. Well, he's cutting it in. I guess it goes. Okay. Nice shot there, Mika. Francisco said, that's good. Puts Mika on the hill, 8-0, race to 9, and breaking. All right, well, if he's on the stall, if he's waiting to turn it on, you've waited long enough. Now's the time. Assuming Mika doesn't break and run out. All right, Mika with what is probably going to be his last break this set. This is not looking good for Francisco. This is a very nice looking layout. The main problem here is 7 to the 8, and that's not that big a problem.
Ricky Folsom at table 30. Ricky Folsom at 30. You're on the clock.
He's left himself maybe a little bit more angle on his 3 than he wanted. Have to kill this cue ball so he doesn't end up behind the 9. Now, it's possible Mika could break again this set because it's winner option, and Francisco might opt to have Mika break if Francisco wins a game. Highly unlikely, but possible. Is he looking at coming all the way around the table to get back on this 5? Well, I must not be seeing the angle right. Looks like he could shoot this with some inside spin, kill it off the rail. I must not be seeing it right. Now he's looking at banking it. All right, straight in, nice shot. Apparently I wasn't seeing the angle right. I guess it was more angled than it appeared on screen. Yes, just leave yourself some angle on the 7 so you can come out for the 8 in the same pocket. Or if you're straight in, you can roll forward for the 8 in the side. And he's already told him that's good. Wow, Mika Immonen defeating Francisco Bustamante 9-0. Who would have thought, who would have seen that coming? What a match. Wow. All right, we are going to have plenty more 9-ball for you guys tonight, so stick around. We will be right back. I'm Kevin with Railbirds. See ya.